camera is not straight. Hello again, and thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Philly Dips, and today we're having another tale from the table, and I come bearing bad news because some of the more keen of you may have noticed that there is no video on Sunday, and this is because I worked very hard to make a super cool April Fool's Day video, and I was going to be like, hey guys, I'm switching my channel focus to gaming, and it was some fun edited footage of Counter-Strike. But alas, when I was making the video, or when I was editing the video rather, the program that I used to edit videos crashed, and I lost internet connection, and every file that was involved with the editing was corrupted except for this thumbnail, which is the only surviving relic of the fact that I tried to make a Counter-Strike video. So that's upsetting, but that is marred by the fact that on Saturday I made a purchase, a D&D purchase. It's super cool, and I know somebody's already crying, saying that this is not D&D, this is Pathfinder. Well, you can shove it, because Pathfinder is very much compatible with D&D, especially if you play 3.5 or 4th edition. And this book is called Ultimate Equipment. You may have heard of it. This is the more compact version. It isn't the normal size of the regular D&D book. I'm going to turn my monitor off. But yeah, Ultimate Equipment. It's very, very intuitive. Now, what is Ultimate Equipment, you may ask yourself? Well, you're pretty stupid because, sorry, it's about equipment, and this book is filled to the brim with various equipment-type devices for you to put in your game. In here you have, yes, you have, swords and other weapons and armor, but you also have magic items. A whole chapter full of different kinds of magic items, magic weapons. You have artifacts, old ancient magic items that are, they're conscious and they're not meant for mortal hands. And, you have cursed items and intelligent items that actually think and they want to kind of do their own thing. And, tons of potions and alchemy stuff, rules for different materials, but actually, most interesting of all, to me at least, is the chapter called the chapter called Adventuring Gear, and it contains, I'll show you, this much, a table this size of just stuff that you can buy. Not weapons, not armor, just stuff. And this is not even, the entire chapter is called Gear, and you have, animals and transports, clothing, entertainment and trade goods, food and drink, lodging and services, all kinds of stuff. But this entire ridiculous table is just stuff you could buy. And when I say stuff, I mean, an air bladder, an hourglass, 3 kinds of hourglasses, mind you, 2 kinds of grappling hooks, manacles, a compass, a coffee pot, powder, 4 kinds of prosthetics, 4 kinds of tents, mirrors, mess kits, mining pickaxes, oil, lanterns to host said oil, a blue book, you can get a blue book, cauldron, a mithril cauldron, 4 kinds of chests, a midwife's kit, not sure how that's going to come up, and of course, the best item that I've seen in a role-playing game, a mithril waffle iron. I am not shitting you. Hang on, give me a second here. It is here, at the end. Yeah, and of course it has a small thing to describe every single item that you might want to learn a little bit more about. But yeah, here we go. Waffle irons come in common or mithril, and the mithril one is 2.5 thousand gold. I asked my DM if I could buy one, because I'm playing a campaign as a player right now. I asked if I could buy a waffle iron, and he said no, and I thought that was a bit ridiculous. But yeah, Ultimate Equipment, definitely purchase this. Now, but the reason I'm showing this to you is because I want to talk about equipment in games. I've talked about shopping before, but I want to talk about equipment, because a lot of the time, you'll have a bedroll, some trailer rations, a backpack, a flint and steel, and that's it. And, that's not healthy. You can't travel with just that. Come on, I'll show you. Here, wait there. The 4th edition Player's Handbook has a section on adventuring gear, to be sure, but compared to that absurd table of just junk in the Pathfinder book, it's a bit bare bones, to be honest with you. Like, it's this very small table in comparison. Like here. That's all you get. And I always, with every character I always make it a point to spend money on a tent. Because a tent is the most valuable thing in a survival situation. Assuming you already have like a knife and stuff. A tent will keep you warm, it'll keep you safe, it'll keep you snug and comfortable. But of course, you know, ultimate equipment, that's such horrible lighting, I'm so sorry. But yeah, ultimate equipment has 4 kinds of tents. One of them is a pavilion that you can store stuff in. And, yeah, look, you have a poison pill ring. You can buy paper or you can buy parchment. Also, I noticed there's a whole section on food. This is ridiculous. I think this might be a bit too much, but I'm not even upset because it's just awesome. There's a whole table here of food and drink. Yogurt costs 3 times as much as a house cat. And yes, for all the DMs out there, or you know, the big spenders, there are pages upon pages of just magic items, like the Veiled Eye, or the Assisting Gloves, or the Staff of Vision. Alchemical weapons. Also, this is another thing I said about it. 4th edition is a bit lackluster in terms of alchemy, and yes, maybe if you might be watching this and thinking that 4th edition sucks, and I can't disagree with you, but it's the one that I have, the one that I have the books for. But there's so much alchemical stuff in here. I'm like, yes, you know, you have healing potions and natural remedies, but you know, you have alchemist fire, holy water, all that stuff. But you also have fireworks, the thunderstone, whatever that is, current oil, the liquid blade, itching powder. I didn't see this till now. Itching powder. And stuff like this, the production value of something like this, of ultimate equipment, a book just devoted to junk that you can buy, is excellent. Because if there's one thing that players enjoy spending a lot of time on, it's haggling for better prices when shopping. And what better way to enable your players to do this than to pick up ultimate equipment? This video is not sponsored, by the way, because I have 40 subscribers. I forgot to mention that I have 40 subscribers down there below. You can see 40. Well, unless you're watching this in a year from now, then I might have 60. We have 40 subscribers. Hooray! That's very exciting to me, at least. But yeah, this is not sponsored, but Paizo, well done. There's also like an ultimate magic book. I can only imagine like how many spells there are. I was at the store. There's an NPC codex. It's just a bunch of just NPCs, like ready to play NPCs that you can just pop into your game at any time. Pathfinder, man. It's incredible. Happy Easter, by the way. I said Happy Easter in my other video, but yeah, that video got lost. Other than that, though, short video today, because I just wanted to gush about this super cool book for a little bit. Other than that, I'll see you around.